We are on the air. Greetings, everyone, and welcome to live coverage of Orioles baseball, where this afternoon the Baltimore Orioles will be taking on the Tampa Bay Rays in the third game of a four-game series at Tropicana Field. Welcome back, fellow bird watchers, for another day of baseball. Game number 64 today. We come in with a record of 41-22. So a big hello to those coming back in the chat, hopefully. Say hello if you're coming in. We're live. I need a little bit of feedback at the beginning. Yeah. So let me also say hello to those that might be new. I'll get that out of the way. Am I on the air? Somebody say hello, please. Normally there's activity of some sort. Is my microphone working? Anything like that? This will be a great intro for the archives. A great intro. Is there a human being that can hear my voice right now? Testing 1, 2. I'm going to have to go in and hear myself. All right. Back to the intro. All right. Matt lets me know that I'm alive and I'm living in a reality of some sort. Okay, so today is the third game of a four-game series against the Rays. The Orioles have won the first two and are looking to clinch the series with a win today. And if we do that, we can maybe think about a sweep tomorrow on Monday. We have a pitching matchup. Hey, how you doing, guys? Before I get to the pitching matchup, maybe we should do a lag check right here with the Charm City chat, because I'm a little bit concerned that maybe there's a bigger lag than usual. I'll say a number. If you hear my voice right now, please type this number in as soon as you hear it. The number is 3. Just type in the number 3 immediately. The quicker you do it, the more of an idea I get of just how much of a lag. All right, so it looks like it's about 5 seconds. 5, 6, maybe 7 seconds. That's not too bad. Okay, thanks, guys. Right, so folks, yeah, where do I leave off? Let me introduce myself to those that might be new to my channel. How about that? My name is Steve. People refer to me as the BirdWatcher on the BirdWatcher channel. BW for short. That's probably your best way of saying hey to me. But look, I started this channel up in time for the 2024 season. I've covered every game so far, the first 63, live play-by-play and commentary. And the plan is to do it for every game this season and hopefully well into October. At the same time, building an online community here on YouTube for Oriole fans or baseball fans in general, but specifically for Oriole fans as a place to congregate, follow along the game together. And there's a lot of Oriole fans scattered all over the globe, people. I can attest to that. I am one of them. I live 12 time zones away from the U.S. East Coast. Currently 12:34 a.m. where I am. Now, you're saying to yourself, well, wait a minute, BW, that's only 11 hours off. Well, I don't have daylight savings time over here. Half the year I'm 12 hours away from you, but it is 12 time zones. Trust me. I'm all the way on the other side of the planet. If I got any further away, I'd have to leave Earth. Bottom line is, there's a lot of folks out there that don't have a way to watch the game on TV, listen to it on the radio, or follow it in some other way. But you can do it right here on the BirdWatcher channel. And today we're going to watch the Orioles take on the Rays. So yes, Grayson Rodriguez against Zack Littell. Grayson with a record of 6-2 already, going for win number 7. Littell with a record of 2-3. Grayson with a slightly better ERA of 3.28 to Littell's 3.56. They have almost an identical whip. Littell's pitched a little bit more. Remember, Grayson missed a start or two there a few weeks or about a month now ago. But yeah, it's a case where Grayson walks a little bit more. Littell gives up a little more in the hit department. Way more hits than innings pitched for Littell. While Grayson has twice as many walks while pitching about 11 less innings. So that's the difference between these two guys. Let's take a look at the lineup. My friend, I was going to wait to talk about it later, but I'll go ahead and spoil it. No, I did not close the deal on the chair that I was eyeing yesterday. But, folks, look, if it wasn't meant to be, it wasn't meant to be. I will forge ahead. I'll make it through another night in this puppy. Don't you worry. Hey, first pitch is less than 5 minutes away already. I have been doing a terrible job with my intro so far today. Not being clear and concise, but that's to be expected on this Sunday early first pitch following a Saturday middle of the afternoon game. Once again, I live way out over here. I run crazy hours, so I'm learning to adapt. But yeah, looks like I got the game coming up right here. Fantastic. All right, so let's take a look at the lineups for the Orioles. Oh, by the way, before I even do that, here's some positive news, folks. Jorge Mateo has been taking some infield drills on the Tropicana field earlier today, this morning, or I guess that would be accurate, maybe early afternoon. But Mateo's seen out on the field taking some drills, and he is scheduled to come off of the injured reserve for concussion protocol tomorrow. And the expectation is to have him back on the active roster, available for tomorrow's ball game. So good news on Jorge Mateo. Okay, so today's, I should say, this afternoon. I guess it all depends on where you are. Gunnar Henderson will lead off and play short. Adley Rutschman will catch and bat second. Ryan Mountcastle is going to DH today and bat third. Ryan O'Hearn will play first in Mountcastle's place and be the cleanup hitter. By the way, I got a Ryan O'Hearn story I need to share with you. I'm sure it won't take long for me to get into it. Anthony Santander will bat fifth and play right. Jordan Westburg will hit sixth and play second. Colton Cowser's in left field, batting seventh. Ramon Urias will hit eighth and play third base. And finally, Cedric Mullins still in the lineup. And folks, I'm rooting for him. He's batting ninth. He's playing center. And I just really want to see Ced with a smile on his face and get out of this funk. Man, I'm getting a look at the center field view, looking in on home plate in a big, large section of the main seating area of the Tropicana field here, and I am seeing a crowd of certainly less than 10,000 people. And on a Sunday afternoon, entire upper deck is empty. Not the greatest ballpark to watch a ball game in. In fact, I would call it the worst in modern Major League Baseball. But here we are. We're going to play here today. Third game in a row and another one tomorrow. Then we can finally go back to a real ballpark like ours. We're coming up next weekend, or actually to start the week, the Braves, and then coming up this weekend, the Phillies. The two big teams from the NL East coming to town. All right, we're about to get started. Zack Littell, again, is going to be on the mound. He throws a slider, splitter, a four-seam fastball, a sinker, and a sweeper. Doesn't throw that sweeper much. Opponents hitting over 400 off of that. But got a little bit of everything. Left to right in the outfield, Randy Arozarena, Johnny DeLuca, and Richie Palacios for the Rays. Jose Caballero is at third base. Taylor Walls is at short. Brandon Lau at second. Yandy Diaz is at first. Behind the plate, they just took it away as I was looking. That's Ben Rortvet. All right, Gunnar Henderson is in the batter's box, folks. Are you ready? Sunday afternoon baseball. Grab a cold one and a snack. Get a comfy chair. Better than mine, I hope. We're ready for baseball. First pitch of the ball game is on the bottom of the zone, but not called a strike. All right. Gunnar giving a 1-0 count. He's hitting 263 starting off today. And this one is low as well, 2-0. Off Littell lifetime, 7 at-bats for Gunnar, 4 hits, including a pair of home runs. This 2-0 pitch is fouled back. How you doing, Charm City chat? We got a PAS raid. Hey, didn't the Mets come back and win pure? Did I not try to give you the optimism that Mets team... Folks, just so you know, I helped Pure Adrenaline Sports and his Mets to a victory today. I take full credit. As Gunnar swings and misses on a low pitch there. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the leadoff man here in the ball game. That's right, Pure. I take all the credit, but I do appreciate the raid. The 2-2 to Gunnar is swung on and fouled straight back. Actually, it bounces. It had a little English on it. That's right, Pure. On that foul ball, it trickles back into fair territory in front of the plate. 2-2 the count on Gunnar. Adley Rutschman is on deck. That's right. I'm a living, breathing good luck charm. Keep me wrapped in plastic. Make sure nothing happens to me. 2-2 to Gunnar. Swung on and drilled. Oh, he got under it. And actually could drop in. It's an over-the-shoulder catch by the second baseman. Oh, I might have used the word drilled a little bit liberally there. It's just that Gunnar took such a big swing. Wound up hitting it more off of the end of the bat. But the second baseman was able to sprint out and make an over-the-shoulder grab for the first out here in the ballgame. By the way, the Orioles, with Gunnar's 3-run homer at the end of the ballgame yesterday, that was their 100th homer of the season as a team, still leading Major League Baseball in that category. Adley Rutschman at the plate, he takes the first pitch strike. Rutschman batting an even .300. Just 1 for 9 in the series, 12 homers, 43 driven in. This one's hitting to left, but it's going to hang up right up there for Arozarena. Doesn't have to move too much. Ball hit pretty hard to the opposite field, but not to the right spot. 2 down here in the top of the first. And that'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. Hey, Chilo. Yeah, I just went over the Mateo news right before first pitch. He was seen taking infield drills today at Tropicana Field. And according to Jake Rill on Twitter, Mateo is scheduled to come off that concussion DL tomorrow, and he's fully expected to be in the active roster and available for tomorrow's ball game. So good news on Mateo. Mountcastle's first pitch is off the plate for ball 1. He comes in batting .281. Next pitch is inside, 2-0. That's right. The Yankees lost in frustrating fashion again yesterday. Very happy about that. Here's a 2-0 fouled back. 2-1 the count. Folks, I just got to say, yesterday's play-by-play call here, if you guys were here with me, was it was electric. It was fantastic. I mean, in terms of the feedback from you guys and the excitement in the chat and just the overall numbers and all the boring analytical stuff you don't want to hear about, just trust me. In every way, yesterday's game was phenomenal. And why not? Kyle Bradish tossed to Jim. We hit a couple of more homers. We got the job done. All right, 3-1 the count on Mountcastle now. Hitters count for him. This pitch is low for ball 4. A 2-out walk to Mountie. So we got a little bit of a 2-out rally started, and that's going to bring up Ryan O'Hearn. Folks, I got a little something to tell you about Ryan O'Hearn. When I finish my games up, once in a while I'll go in and clip out a 1-minute chunk of a highlight, usually a home run call. I made a clip of O'Hearn's home run call from yesterday, tweeted it out, mentioned Ryan O'Hearn himself, and guess what? This morning, the man at the plate right now responded with a like. That's right, Ryan O'Hearn is watching the BirdWatcher. The 0-1 to him is fouled up in the third base side. Long run Caballero. He makes a basket catch on the run. Wow. Jose Caballero had a long way to go from his third base position and made a basket catch to end the inning in foul ground. Well, nothing doing here in the top of the first. O'Hearn's going to hook your boy up later. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. We go to the bottom of the first. It's the Orioles, nothing, and the Rays coming to bat. I've got my coffee here. That's right. Ready to go. I might have made a mistake of not sleeping very much since the last time you saw me on the air. But the good news is, right after this game, I plan to sleep for anywhere from 8 to 10 hours, uninterrupted. Wake up at about 11 a.m. my time. That's my plan. You got to treat sleep sometime like rollover minutes, you know? Maybe you need to use some up front. Maybe you need to save some for later. You know, you just got to move them around. 52.5%. What would that be? What was the post that he liked? Rob, again, I tweeted out a clip of my home run call that I clipped out of the broadcast yesterday of Ryan O'Hearn's home run. And I tweeted it from my Twitter account. I mentioned Mr. O'Hearn, and he responded. So that was nice. He didn't write anything, but a like is enough. Lets me know. Felt like I had a better chance to reach Ryan than I might Gunnar or Adley. Ryan O'Hearn, I suppose his social media footprint is sort of akin to his status as a Major League ball player, which is to say a little bit underrated. All right. Yandy Diaz at the plate. Grayson Rodriguez, first pitch to him is outside for ball one. Grayson Rodriguez. What kind of start are we going to expect from him today? He's going for his 7th win. As far as wins go, I think that leads the team. There's a called strike 1-1 on Yandy Diaz. He's hitting .246, 4 homers, 29 driven in. This was last year's batting champ. He was hitting well over 300 last season. He takes one a little bit off the plate, 2-1. Turning off all alarms so you can sleep uninterrupted. I've got more alarms internally than externally. You know what I mean? I got bodily alarms that just say, hey, wake up, this hurts. Or wake up, drain that. 2-2 the count on Yandy Diaz. I'm sorry. It's too early for this sort of talk. This one's fouled away by Yandy Diaz. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the leadoff man here for the Rays, who today are wearing their more modern blue, cream blue sort of colored tops with that Rays star on the heart with the white pants. This one is fouled back. Still 2-2 on Yandy Diaz. Grayson's going to throw at least 7 pitches to the first batter of the ball game. Everyone in Norfolk's getting hot again, huh? I mean, those first few weeks, Rob, remember that one box score? What was that final? Where like everybody had like 5 hits? It was ridiculous. I think that was the game Kerstead had 10 RBI in one game. We still have an at bat here and a foul ball away. Man, Yandy Diaz doing his job. 8 pitches deep into this first batter. Come on, don't gas our starter before we even get a chance to do anything. Come on, Grayson. Where's that put-away pitch now? 2-2 is hit in the air, and this one's going to be in play. Right field line. Santander, a step or two in a foul ground, will make the catch. Fairly deep, but down the line, so only about, about 285 feet down the line there. In the Orioles defense, Cowser in left, Mullins in center, Santander in right. Urias is at third, Gunnar at short, Westberg at second, O'Hearn at first. Again, Mountcastle DHing today. Adley behind the plate. Here's a breaking ball from Grayson that clips the outside corner for a called strike to Brandon Lau. Lau comes in hitting 208. He's been on the DL for a good chunk of this first third of the season. Next pitch is a called strike, 0-2. All right, let's get ahead of a hitter and put him away this time. Lowe would be right fielder Josh Lowe, my friend. Brandon Lau is pronounced just like that. They've got a Lowe and they've got a Lau, and it's spelled the same way. This one's in the dirt. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Brandon Lau at the plate. Josh Lowe will be the cleanup hitter. He's in the hole right now. How do you say Lou? I don't know. I'd have to skip to it first. This one's hit on the ground, scooped up by O'Hearn, who will take it to the bag. That's my boy right there. That's right. You liked my tweet, Ryan. I'm such a fanboy. All right. 2 down in the inning for Randy Arozarena. You're doing good, my friend. You're doing good. By the way, English is the toughest language to learn, unless you ask Norm Macdonald. For him, it's the easiest. This one is low and away. Rest in peace, Norm. 1-0 the count on Randy Arozarena. 173 average, but he's 2 for 7 in the series. He'll take that, I guess. 8 homers, 19 driven in. There's a called strike. 97-mile-an-hour fastball from Grayson on the outside corner. 2 down in the bottom of the first. Base is empty here. Just getting started. Scoreless. Game 3 of 4. As this one's fouled back 1-2. The Orioles will wrap it up tomorrow and then head back home to take on Atlanta starting Tuesday night. The Braves will be in town, and the Braves, without Ronald Acuna Jr., suddenly seem like a much less formidable team than they were, say, when we entered the season. This one's off the plate, 2-2 the count. On Arozarena now. He's hitting only 138 with 2 strikes. So knock another 40 points off his average in this situation. This one is high for ball 3. So Grayson has gone full. Second long at bat out of the first 3 batters. He's about to throw his 19th pitch here to the 3rd batter of the ball game. And this one's fouled back. So it's going to be 20 pitches, and he might wind up going 1-2-3 in the inning. So 1-2-3 is nice, but not a great efficient use of pitches to get there. Uh-oh. Did my stream just freeze? I've got Brandon Hyde frozen, staring at a lineup card or something. What happened? Well, apparently Randy Arozarena just lined out to second base, and it just went to commercial as I'm looking at the replay. So there you go, folks. Apologies. Arozarena lines out to Westberg at second to end the inning. I wish I could tell you if it was a exciting play or a routine play, but unfortunately, your boy's transmission here just had to freeze on me there for a few seconds. TB stands for Tampa Bay. Oh, tuberculosis. Oh, why do their hats say I get it. It's 98 degrees in South Carolina. Are you in Columbia, Matt? Or you're on the coast? Where are you down there? You don't have to dox yourself, but are you like in Beaufort? Are you way down there? Because, man, Beaufort is nasty. When you get south of Charleston, it is so humid. It is the most humid, and I'm not even making this up. It is the most humid place in the continental United States. So if humidity is not your bag, stay away from Beaufort, South Carolina. You just had a commercial when I froze? All right, maybe that was all time to... Sorry, folks. Not sure what happened there. Hilton Head. Nice. Yeah, I'm just up the road. Surfside Beach. I stayed in Surfside Beach for a couple of years, finishing up high school. After growing up in Maryland, that's where I first moved. Anthony Santander is at the plate. Switch hitter batting from the left side. First pitch to him is taken right down the middle for a called strike. Where are you at, Kerry? We got to have an idea of what that means. 59 where? Yeah, get those taters in the chats, folks. The chats. There's only one chat. What are you talking about, BW? Here's a swing and a miss. So Santander took a strike and then swung at a ball. And now he's in the hole 0-2. He takes one a little bit low here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. He's hitting .227. That may not be impressive, but he's been in good form lately. This one's way high. Easy to lay off for Santander. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Leading off here in the top of the second, no score. What is that on my computer? What was that bug? Great. A unidentified Thailand bug just bounced on top of my laptop. And who knows where it went. This pitch is off the plate and the count has gone full. Come on, Tony. By the way, I'm struggling more with the bugle. This one's popped up on the infield. The bugle did not work because it was a terrible bugle. Popped up to the third baseman, Caballero, for the first out here in the top of the second. Folks, I'm going to invest in something called a Roadcaster, which is like a sound effects board, where I'll be able to just simply tap a nice little rubbery button and let a little bugle sound go off instead of my awful rendition. Here is Jordan Westburg. He takes a strike at the bottom of the zone, 0-1. Westburg hitting .278, 10 homers, 39 RBI. That's right, he's a member of the double-digit homer club. We're only day 9 into June. He's on pace for over 25 homers. 0-2 with the count on him here, though. 1 out, nobody on. This one's hit on the ground, foul off to the left. Over into the bullpen area where the Orioles bullpen players are currently sitting. By the way, somebody dressed up as Mr. Splash here at the Trop. He's got the snorkel, the inner tube, the whole spiel. This one's popped up, and we'll get out of play off to the right. Still 0-2 on Westburg. How you doing, Dallas? Welcome in. Hey, ever been in Howard County? Jacob, not with any sort of residential situation, but sure, I've been through, stopped a few for one reason or another. This one's off to plate. Low and away to Westberg. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Oh, look at that. Dallas and Cujo and Card, everybody reuniting. There's a swing and a miss. Westberg goes down on a rising fastball. Only 93 miles an hour, but that ball just kept moving upward. And Westberg appeared to swing underneath it. That ball really did rise on him. 2 down, nobody on. Here's Colton Cowser, folks. First pitch to Cowser is upstairs for ball 1. Cowser's average is down to 229, 1 for 5 in the series. 7 homers, 26 RBI. A lot of that damage came about a month ago. This one's hit to the opposite field for a 2-out single. The Milkman is on base. He turns on the sprinkler. And I tell you what, folks, if there were no Oriole fans at this ballpark today, you could fit this crowd at Hammer Jacks. I mean, this is... I've seen roller derby like trials with larger turnouts. 2 down, Ramon Urias at the plate with a runner at first. He swings at the first pitch and hits it to left, right to Randy Arozarena for an easy catch to win the inning. The Orioles get their first hit of the ball game, but nothing doing. We're going to the bottom of the second, scoreless here at the Trop. What's shaking? Hey, Melanie, how you doing, hun? Base is back. We got Baxter. A lot of regulars. Guys, again, yesterday was such a great moment in the BirdWatcher channel history. We hit over 100 likes for the first time. I mean, we blew by it. 112. 100 with another dozen on top. So I'm looking right now. I'm seeing about 120 people here. 40 likes. Very appreciated. But I think we can get it up to 60 because that's only half the people here. And we're in the middle of a break. And just in case you may not know, as trivial of a gesture as it might seem to you, the viewer, to tap that little thumb at the bottom of your screen, you're actually helping out the BirdWatcher channel because YouTube looks at these little metrics like likes and subscriptions and view count and average time spent viewing, all these things. They cook it all into a casserole, and then they take it out of the oven and they decide, should this channel get promoted a little more? Should we let more eyes see this channel? That's what it's all about, folks. It really does serve a purpose, so I do appreciate it for hitting that like button. Hey, JJ, how you doing? Tough loss for the Phils today, but hey, you guys are still in fine shape. And, I'm trying to figure out who are the Phillies playing during the week, JJ, before the weekend series with us. By the way, folks, JJ, sort of the Phillies version of me, and he's been doing it longer, and he's got professional broadcasting experience. So if you want to follow along with him, subscribe to his channel as well. Here is a first pitch strike to Josh Lowe. I get the last name right. I blow the first name. Lowe is hitting 224. And he takes off the plate here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lowe normally plays right field. He's DHing today. Next pitch is a big fastball with a big cut and a big miss. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Jacob, you think so? I don't know. I got a feeling that there are thousands upon thousands of play-by-play broadcasters out there working jobs, covering all kinds of stuff that would just drop it in a heartbeat for a chance to be the play-by-play person for the Orioles. I'm just happy to do it right here and grow a community out of it. Here's a foul ball back from low. Count 1-2. I'm muted. How can I be muted? That can't be. Would somebody confirm that nobody can hear me? But how would you be able to do that? Oh my God, JJ. JJ. Oh no. Folks, the professional broadcaster known as JJ. Foul ball, 1-2 count. Next pitch is off the plate outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Folks, I try to talk up a colleague of mine, and all he does is come in here and just screw up the works. I'm just playing, buddy. 2-2 pitch is outside. They appeal at third base. No swing. Never looked like one to me. Full count here to the leadoff man in the bottom of the second. Again, another deep count for Grayson early in the ball game. It's not looking good in terms of going deep into this one so far. This is a swing and a miss. He gets the strikeout. That's his first of the day. That was 98, outer half of the plate. A little bit of tailing action away from the left-handed batter. So more like a 2-seamer than a 4-seamer it looked like. This is a slider that just misses off the plate outside. No, they call that a strike. Excuse me. Johnny DeLuca at the plate. He takes a first pitch strike. 1 out, nobody on. And the next pitch is swung on and missed. DeLuca is playing center field today. Jose Siri, who had that drop on a ball that hit right into his glove on that Westberg triple. Not in the lineup today. DeLuca playing center. 0-2 pitch to him is low. 1 ball and 2 strikes. That's right. Let's go Mullins. Steve, could we fit the non-Orioles fans in the playroom at McDonald's? Which kind of playroom? Like the modern kind or the kind I grew up with in the 80s, which was like a class action lawsuit just waiting to happen. 2-2 pitch to DeLuca is hit on the ground to short. On a bounce, Henderson throws one off the bag, and Hearn, who caught it, sort of colliding with the runner. Not sort of. I mean, they bumped into each other. Hearn had to move toward the foul side of first base in order to get this ball. And DeLuca runs right into him. O'Hearn's got probably 4 inches on DeLuca. 2 down, nobody on. Richie Palacios, the batter, right fielder, hitting from the left side of the plate, hitting .253, takes low and in for ball 1. Oh, JJ, it's all good. All you did was just make one observation about, the most important thing in a live stream, which is a well-operating microphone, and you fed me a giant lie. That's all. It's fine. The 2-0 pitch is swung on and missed by Palacios. Yeah, no big whoop. 2-1 is in there at the top of the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, nobody on. Bottom of the second, no score. Gonna be another one of these games, huh? All right, I'm ready. I got the hat next to me. The hat had a day off yesterday, so the hat's ready to go. Palacios asks for time. And as he turned away from the box, the umpire looked like he was walking with him as if they were chatting it up, but Must have just been a coincidence. The umpire felt like walking over there, too. All right, here we go. 2-2 count on Palacios. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Grayson dots the inside corner with the gas. Palacio with the cut and the miss to win the inning. The Rays with no runs, no hits, no errors, no nothing. I mean, picking up where we left off yesterday, folks, if you weren't around to see the Orioles pitching yesterday, my God, did you miss a gem? After Kyle Bradish gave up a leadoff infield single in the top of the first to the first batter of the ball game, he, along with the rest of the bullpen, managed to set down the next 24 batters in a row. And then that same batter, Yandy Diaz, who got that hit in the first that never left the infield, got his second hit of the ball game to begin the ninth inning. That was the second base runner of the whole game. Nobody between those two hits reached base. And not only that, not a single ball left the infield. There wasn't even a fly ball to an outfielder. Do you understand how ridiculously dominant of a performance Kyle Bradish put on yesterday? Absolutely brilliant. Oh, you could do that. You could do that, JJ. 24 in a row. I don't know if you can count to 24 after the information I've gotten out of you today. That's right. Smash it up. You know, I actually don't prefer the nomenclature of smash. For some reason, I'm anti-smash. I like a nice little tickling. You know, just a gentle little nudge of the button. That's all you need. There's no need to take out all of your frustration on that like button. Just, you know, give it a nice conservative tap. You'll be fine. I mean, if you need to take your frustrations out, go right ahead. Do it on the like button. Here's the first pitch of the third inning. Cedric Mullins is going to hit one and make the first out on one pitch on a fly ball to, was that center field? Jeez, I mean, Mullins, give me a chance to even see what happened. Yeah, he flew out to center on one pitch. Well, that's it for Mullins for that at-bat. Barely had a chance to even say hello, said. Back to the top of the order for Gunnar Henderson. All right. Now, first pitch is up and away for ball one. If the Orioles offense is going to follow the same recipe that they've been cooking all season, which has mainly been can't do a thing the first time through the order, then start to pick it up second time through. Maybe starting now, we can start to look forward to a little bit of offense. 2-0 the count on Gunnar now. Next pitch is in there for a called strike. If someone's never been to South Carolina, what's a good place to vacation for the beach? Jacob, I can tell you to rule out Myrtle Beach. It is just a giant eyesore of T-shirt shops and obnoxious people. But I lived there for a couple of years, so I know. 2-2 the count on Henderson now. Yeah, there's a lot to like if you go there for a few days and you spend the whole time sloshed. Try living there and having to get a job serving people like that. You'll have a completely different outlook about Myrtle Beach. Here's the 2-2 to Gunnar. This one's hit foul off to the left, and the count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. Yeah, the Outer Banks are nice, as long as it's not hurricane season. Tell you that much. 2-2 to Gunnar. This one slapped and fair ball down the left field line, and it's going to be extra bases for Gunnar. If that were the right field line, we'd be talking about a triple, but down that left field line, Gunnar will settle for 2. A 1-out double. Turn on the sprinklers. Henderson with his 10th double of the season. The Orioles with their first runner in scoring position today with 1 out. Adley Rutschman will be next to the plate, and for the first time today, folks, we're heading on over to the sub screen, and whoa, 5 new subs jumping in already. Welcome in. Folks, if you're not familiar with the whole bit with the sub screen, it's not a gimmick. First pitch to Rutschman is low and in for ball 1. You see, I use the ESPN scoreboard as it's the most reliable scoreboard that's as close to being on time with me as possible, but it's still ahead by about a pitch. So when we get into a rally, you got to listen to me call the game and not have anything spoiled on your screen first. And Rutschman hits one into right center. This one could drop, and it will. Perfectly dropped. Gunner's coming around to third, and he will score sliding without a throw. Adley Rutschman dunks one into right center for an RBI single. Gunnar comes in to score 1-0 Baltimore in the top of the third. Don't you love to see Gunnar and Adley hooking up to make a rally? Here comes Ryan Mountcastle. He walked his first time up. What did I tell you? Second time through the order. What did I say like 5 minutes ago? How many more times do I got to be right before somebody starts going, you know what, BW, maybe you really are like some kind of oracle or something. Mountie fouls one back. 0-1 the count. I mean, I don't know what else to do. All I can do is just pull off miracles. Just provide Orioles magic on a daily basis. I don't know what to tell you. 0-1 the count. 1 out, a runner at first. This one's up and in. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's right. A savant. Idiot savant, of course. The 1-1. Inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. That's right, folks. Like, I got the top button on my nicest shirt fell off. Yeah, good luck seeing me figuring out how to sew it back on. But, you know, I got talents elsewhere. Here's the next pitch to Mountie on a 2-1. And are you kidding me? It froze on me again. All right, 2-2 the count. That was a strike. Am I gonna have to find a new stream? I'm having some intermittent freezing going on. I'm gonna have to look for a backup while this is going on. It's still kind of plain, but I'm already looking for a backup in the meantime. Full count now. On Mountcastle. Ryan O'Hearn is on deck. Rutschman's at first base. 3-2 pitch is popped foul. We'll do it again. My boy O'Hearn is on deck. You know, he and I are friends now. Did anybody catch that? We're friends. Me and Ryan O'Hearn. Longtime friends. Oriole fans in the ballpark making noise. Mountie pops it up. It's high. It's far. But it's going to be caught out there in deep right center by DeLuca. Not quite enough going opposite field there for Mountcastle. You could tell off the bat it didn't look like it was going to get out of here. It did get pretty deep, though. 2 down. Adley still at first. And here comes O'Hearn. Hey there, Robert. How you doing? Backup screens? I'm not sure what you mean, Kerry. Hey, thanks, Joe. First pitch to O'Hearn's a called strike on the outer half of the plate. The Orioles have a run in on an Adley Rutschman RBI single that scored Gunnar Henderson. 2 down, Adley still at first base. 0-1 pitch is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Things are doing pretty well, Robert. I hope everything's doing pretty well for everybody out there. You know? Like, I genuinely mean that. This one's lifted in the air to right. O'Hearn's just looking at it. You might want to start running. It's going to be caught in foul ground. An athletic catch over there, as there's some pretty interesting obstacles down in that corner area here at the Trop between the bullpen, the stands jutting out. But the catch is made there in foul ground in right field to win the inning. But the Orioles, thanks to the sub-screen and the foresight of the savant known as BW, the Orioles take the lead. We go to the bottom of the third. Baltimore 1. The Rays nothing. How you doing? Costco Stadium, that's right. Sam's Club Park. Come on down. In the seventh inning, there'll be a truck and tractor pull, monster truck show. We smashing some cars. Maybe a demolition derby. Maybe a roller derby. I don't know. This place is a dump, is what I'm trying to say. I mean, I tell you what. I've played in a dome, just tennis, just renting a court that was nicer than this place. Just a 1 hour rental. It was better. Hey, how you doing? Sorry. I need more coffee. I think I need to pick up the pace. Oh, no. This is already room temperature. Bottom of the third. I'm probably going to need a lucky here pretty soon. I got a lot to work on. I'm going to have to work on something here in the next half inning. Is there anything else to go over? Oh, hey, here's the rules of the Charm City chat, folks, if you're new. There's new people every day. Number one, again, no spoilers. If you're watching the game and you're ahead of me, well, first of all, don't do that. There's an easy solution. Just pause the game as soon as you see an out happen, the next out you see. Allow me to catch up, make the call on that out, and then unpause your game, and then you're all synced up with me. Don't have to worry about spoiling anything. Taylor Wall's at the plate. He takes a first pitch strike, and the umpire comes out in front of the plate to address something to Grayson Rodriguez. Not sure what that was, but he's back behind the plate now. 0-1 the count on Walls, leading off the bottom of the third. Switch hitting shortstop, batting from the left side. Hi there, Ronnie. This one's hit in the air, left field, and Kowser is just waiting on it. Just a step or two to his right, makes the catch, one down. Folks, so yeah, the number one rule in Charm City chat, no spoilers. Rule number 2, politics. Why talk about it here? Nothing's going to get solved anywhere else. It ain't getting solved here. It's part of the reason why your boy lives half a world away. I'm sick of it. And finally, sports betting talk. Look, if you drop a little something here or there, you're not going to get punished or shamed. But if you do it on a regular basis, we're probably going to bring it up and tell you to maybe cut it out, because we're here to enjoy the game for the game. All right, Ben Rortvedt is at the plate. Left-handed hitting catcher. First pitch was a strike, and the next one is off the plate for ball 1. 1-1 the count on Rortvedt. Next pitch is a two-hopper over to second. Westberg's got it over to first in time. And down goes Rortvedt. Grayson has 2 outs here in the third, 44 pitches. If he can get this next guy out quick, he'll be on a nice pace. After having to throw, about 20 pitches there in the first. Jose Caballero is at the plate, and he takes a slider outside for ball 1. Caballero batting .261, 3 homers, 18 driven in. This one's up and in. Caballero backs out of the way. 2-0. Hey, Cantankerous. How you doing? I like live fart noises better than politics. I mean, it's close, but I'm with you. This one's popped up. Gonna get back out of play. To be fair, the crowd in the lower bowl definitely looks a lot fuller than it did at first pitch. Guess some late arrivals here on a early Sunday afternoon. 2-1 count on Caballero. 2 down, nobody on. This one's lined foul. He got out in front of that one. Pulled it. Still 2-2. Is that right? Just right out there with the adult language and the and just the negativity. Yeah, good to see you again. All right, this one's hit to short. Softly, Gunnar had to hurry. He gets the throw off in time, and that'll end the inning. The Rays have gone 9 up, 9 down against Grayson. I repeat, the Rays have gone 9 up, 9 down against Grayson. Yesterday, Kyle Bradish gave up 1 hit and nothing else, and no other hits or walks until the 9th inning. I mean, the last 12 innings of pitching have been nothing short of phenomenal. Hey there, Ronnie. Orioles fan since 1970. That's a good year to start. If you started in 69, that would have been a heartbreaking finish to those Mets, those pesky Metropolitans. That shoe polish. I tell you what, that shoe polish was a bunch of malarkey. They just grabbed another ball in the dugout that had some polish on it. I'd never hit him in the foot. Oh, no, we can't talk about what that means. Oh, it's way early to talk about what that means. Hey, country, how you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, yeah. I gotta work on the coffee. How come nobody said, hey, BW, take care of yourself and heat up some more hot water? I'll be right back, and I might have a lucky while I'm at it. But don't worry, I won't miss a pitch. All right. Fred Manfra, former announcer voice, is in the crowd. Here's a called strike to Anthony Santander to lead off the top of the 4th. 0 for 1 with a pop out. Back in the 2nd is Santander. And the next one's low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Tater, 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 tater. This one is drilled. Right field. Stay up. That's a line drive home run. Bye, birdie. Blink and you'll miss it. Anthony Santander has hit home run number 14. And folks, I told you he was in a mood. I mean, run back the archives of every game for the past week. I told you Santander, when he gets in a mood, this is what you see. He has climbed the home run ranks quickly. A solo shot and the Orioles double up the lead. It's now 2-0. Another home run for these Orioles. We just keep hitting them. That's number 101 as a team on the season in game number 64. Uh-oh, I forgot about the water. All right, there is... Jesus, can you see the steam off of this thing? Oh, wait, no, I'm not on the air. Hold on. Where is this? I'm probably going to have an accident. You guys see the steam coming off this thing? That's not what you think it is. That's just steam from water. All right. Oh, wait a minute. There I am. Well, now it's too late. Whatever. There's a lot of steam coming out of here. Now you can't see it. Sorry. 2-2 the count on Westburg. I apologize. I have not done my duties. I went and grabbed the water. My boy's at the plate, and I'm failing him right now. He's got a 2-2 count. And this one is a little bit off the plate. 3-2. What are you doing, you stupid... All right, there you go. The pitch is hit on the ground, and a nice pick and wow, what a play at third base by Caballero. He picked it and had to spin, got a hard throw off. It wasn't on line, but the first baseman came off the bag and slapped the tag down on Westburg coming down the line. Westburg hit it hard. That could have been extra bases. It took a good play to pick that one. First out of the inning here in the fourth. And now the trainer's out to look at Yandy Diaz, the first baseman. I don't know if they're looking at his wrist, apparently. I don't know if there was any kind of collision or what. But Yandy Diaz is getting treated. Gives me a chance to... Yeah, I guess while slapping that tag on, perhaps he bent his wrist back a little bit. All right, now that's a hot cup of coffee. All right, there we go. Diaz is going to stay out there. Colton Cowser will come up to the plate. By the way, they are still kind of looking at Yandy Diaz as he looks like he may not want to keep going. He just doesn't look comfortable out there. Seems like the manager and the trainer are kind of stuck deciding what to do about it. For now, he's in the ball game, but he's definitely not feeling 100%. He just keeps wincing. I mean, he's giving you the body language to say, please replace me, but he's out there. Maybe it'll work to our advantage. Here's Cowser in a terrible first swing on that pitch from Littell. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. Cowser's got a hit already today. This one is hit in the air to right center, and catching it is the center fielder, DeLuca, for out number 2. Nothing doing for the milkman there. Boog's a 265-pounder MVP. Hey, that's my kind of build. Although I've shaved off a few dozen pounds after surgery a couple of years back. But it made me a healthier man. Here's a called strike to Ramon Urias. 2 down, nobody on. Top of the fourth. The Orioles ahead 2-0. Runs in the third and now fourth inning. This pitch is fouled back. Urias was unhappy that he went after that one upstairs. 0-2 now on him. This one's upstairs. 1 ball, 2 strikes. This will be pitch number 65 from Littell here in the fourth. This one's low and away. 2-2 on Orioles. Let me guess where the fudge is made, Melanie. Give me a guess. Give me a guess. The 2-2 is lifted in the air, right center, but Orioles just doesn't usually have the power to go to that part of the ballpark. When he does go in the air that way, that's usually the result. A fly ball out about 10 feet in front of the track. That'll end the inning, but again, the Orioles add a run. Now make it a 2-0 lead. 2 runs on 4 hits. They've left 3 men on base, but more importantly, Grayson Rodriguez is doing very, very well and is about to come out to start the bottom of the fourth. Let's keep an eye on Grayson, shall we? Let's keep an eye on him. Maybe let's keep our mouths a little more tightly shut. But we'll definitely keep our eyes peeled on the performance we're witnessing currently by one Grayson Rodriguez. All right. It's time for Lucky. Folks, had a tough day? Looking to take the edge off? Reach for a Lucky. It'll calm your nerves. Lucky Strike. 9 out of 10 doctors prefer Lucky Strike. They're toasted. Yeah, I'll be honest, folks. One thing I've been thinking about with the channel. Actually, let me tell you about one thing I really like. I had a bit of a vision for what I want sort of the channel to look like aesthetically, you know. And I had the perfect analogy pop into my head, folks. I want my sports streaming, Orioles coverage, streaming, the visual presentation. I want it to basically reflect the same kind of approach that Camden Yards took as a ballpark, which is to say I want it to have sort of a retro, old school feel and look about it, but at the same time modernized with some modern cool things going on at the same time. Yandy Diaz is up at the plate, and he's already behind 0-2. That's a called strike. Grayson Rodriguez is dealing. 0-2 on Yandy. Puh. I'll just say Diaz from now on. 0-2 the count. Up and in. A ball and 2 strikes. Hey, Rhino's in the house. How you doing there, Rhino? Grayson's pitch count's doing just fine. He's about to throw number 53 here in the fourth. This one's hit on the ground, right side. Mountcastle will have to get it back to Grayson. Grayson a little awkward there covering the bag, but he had enough time to find his footing for out number 1. Grayson Rodriguez is doing quite well, and we're going to just keep leaving it at that. Yeah, so I'm thinking, old school, like I'm hoping that I could, if I'm going to have like a green screen or some kind of backdrop, I want it to look old school, And, I'm looking at investing into a soundboard like I was saying before, but I don't want it to turn into like a wacky morning zoo radio show where I'm just constantly hitting pew, pew, pew buttons like 1,000 times. Like, that's just not my thing. Brandon Lau at the plate. First pitch is ball 1. And the next is a breaking ball that catches the middle of the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Are you the same little creature that I saw jump on my laptop earlier? Now you're jumping on my mic. This is a check swing, and this one is an appeal down to third, no swing. on a pitch off the plate outside. 2-1 on Brandon Lau. 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of the 4th. 2-0 Baltimore. Grayson is dealing. Swing and a miss. Way out in front on the change at 84 miles an hour. Here comes the 2-2. And it's a swing and a miss. Grayson goes on the outside edge with the change and gets the whiff. 2 down in the 4th. Folks, I'm enjoying the game so far. I'm going to kill you, whatever you are. Come here, I'm going to kill you. It's flying around, whatever it is. Doesn't look like a standard housefly, though. Doesn't look like a mosquito. Doesn't look like, I don't know what the hell that is. Swing and a miss by Randy Arozarena. I mean, Grayson. Put on a clinic, why don't you? Two down, nobody on. The pitch. Up and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Crowd relatively quiet here. I'm sure Oriole fans are quiet for a particular reason. And Rays fans don't have much reason to make noise. There's a called strike on the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 61 pitches so far for Grayson today. The 1-2. Swing and a miss! Swing and a miss on a pitch that broke way off the plate. Arozarena looking like a fool. He's a fool for love. As he heads back to the dugout. Grayson Rodriguez, 4 immaculate innings. We head to the 5th. Orioles 2, Rays zilch. How you doing? How's the pitching? Don't you miss folks like, I don't know, Jack or who was the other guy? I don't know. Remember those guys? I wonder what they would have to say about Bradish's pitching yesterday or maybe Grayson's pitching today. What would their complaint be, you think? What might it be? It's got to be something, right? Can't come in and just possibly go, wow, the Orioles are looking great. Oh, of course, James, right? James. Whatever happened to James? I don't know. I guess we'll find out in about 27 days. All right. All right, I'm coming back on the air. 1:45 in the morning. How bad do I look? Bad enough. All right. What do we got? Wait a minute. Do I have both of these up? Okay. All right. Boog told me a crazy story about him selling a boat to Hunter S. Thompson. You know what? That sounds actually familiar to me. I'm kind of a connoisseur of Hunter S. Thompson. Ced Mullins is at the plate. He takes a called strike. Ced, please. Please, Ced. Just get down to basics, buddy. The strike in the zone. Doesn't offer at it. 0-2. He's in the hole again. Come on, buddy. We got you, man. We're picking you up. You don't have to do it all. He takes up and away for ball 1. Humbled why? Education. You say humbled as if we're like flaunting something. What do you mean humbled? Base hit in the right field for Mullins. Why don't you humble that there, Education? As Ced Mullins gets a hit and every teammate shows him the sprinkler. Look at the support from the dugout as Mullins gets this leadoff single. Yeah, it's called support. We've got a team that believe in each other and a fan base that loves them. Sorry, education. There's no getting to us. Here's Gunnar Henderson, and you know what that means. We're going over here now. I'm over here now. First pitch is swung on and missed. Gunnar went after a low one. He doubled and scored. 1 for 2 so far today. Yeah, stand by. You might get an education. Here's a check on the runner. Like, I get, like, you're a Cleveland fan. Like, you act like there's some rivalry going on between us and you guys. Like, this isn't 1995 or 96 or whatever it was. What do you... Shouldn't you be more worried about, I don't know, the Twins? Here's a called strike on the outside edge. 0-2 on Gunnar now. What are you worried about us for? Honestly. Doesn't that say a little something? That you're here kind of worried about us for some reason? This one's in the dirt, and the count now 1-2. I just love meeting the naysayers and the rabble-rousers. Orioles fans acting like they won the World Series already. Please expound on that comment, please. I'd love to hear an example of what in the world you're talking about. What, are we supposed to not, I don't know, cheer after a win or cheer after a home? What are we doing? Are we like doing one of those flash mob dances in the streets? What's happening? Please, try to explain yourself. There goes Mullins. The throw, he is safe. Looks like Gunnar strikes out on a called strike 3, but Mullins has got himself in a scoring position. All right. So Gunnar couldn't get it done, but Mullins is in scoring position anyhow. His 13th steal of the season. Adley Rutschman at the plate. Well, what's he saying? He'll be sorry once the Blue Jays will go on a run and make you cry. No, it's just stupidity. Well, let him tucker himself out. 0-1 the count. I'm done. I've already roasted him 3 or 4 times. There's not much more to say. Here's the 0-1 to Rutschman. Hit on the ground and to the second baseman. Mullins will move up to third. But there are 2 down now as Adley grounds out. Yeah, Baxter kind of feels that way, doesn't it? And I'm trying to understand why. Like, if I'm a fan of Cleveland, I'm just really happy that my team's doing great. I'm like doing well in my division, and like, what are you worried about me for? I'm not worried about you. I can tell you that much. I am not worried about you. This pitch is high to Ryan Mountcastle. 1-0. Runner at third, 2 down. Mountie looking to pick him up. The pitch is high, 2-0. Hey there, fat boy. What it do? How you doing? Did somebody boot him? If he did, that's fine. I'm not here's a swing and a miss. 2 balls and a strike. Mountcastle 1 after 1 off the plate with a 2-0 count. Thought he had something on that pitch. Did not. We are in the 5th inning, and Littell's about to throw his 80th pitch of the day. Here it is. Inside, 3-1. Winger. Is that another Beavis and Butthead joke there, Cantankerous? Who was that? Is that Stewart? Here's a ball hit to second base by Mountie. It's fielded cleanly, and they will throw him out to win the inning. Mullins gets on with a single and steals a base. I'm happy for him, but unfortunately the Orioles can't make anything out of it in the run department. That'll do it for this potential rally. Gone empty. This game is half over, folks. Orioles 5. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the inning. Orioles 2, Rays nothing. I guess it's probably a good time to look at the out-of-town scores. Let's take a look. The Rangers ahead 7-2 on the Giants. That's in the 7th inning. The Braves out in front of the Nats 2-0 going into the bottom of the 3rd. The Twins with a 3-1 lead over the Pirates. That's in the middle of the 5th. The Cubbies ahead of the Reds 4-1, top of the 4th. Bottom 5, Marlins ahead of the Guardians. Hey, where are you? Where is this guy? Education. Why are you losing to the Marlins right now? You want to explain that? Why are you losing to the Marlins? Hold on. Give me a chance to look at something here. Just wondering why you're losing to a team that's 20 games under 500 and have lost twice as many games at home as they've won. Why are you losing to them? Education. You want to could you please educate me on that? I'm interested. Thanks. Tigers are up 2-0 on the Brewers. That's in the bottom of the 5th. Scoreless between both colors of socks. The Mariners up 1-0 on the Royals. That's in the bottom of the 3rd. Top of the 3rd, the Cardinals up 1-0 on the Rockies. Out in London, the Mets with a 6-5 win, a comeback in the 9th over the Phillies. Everything else is later. Time back to get to the ball game here. Josh Lowe at the plate. First pitch to him inside for ball 1. Lowe 0 for 1. You might notice that same stat line for a lot of hitters in the lineup right now. 1-0 pitch is swung on and missed. 1-1. Whoops, I've lost chat. Oh, I never got an answer from Education. What happened? Swing and a miss. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Wait a minute. Education, could you come back? I'm waiting to be humbled. I was so close to being humbled. Please. Tell me about being humbled as you lose to the Marlins. Please. Here's a pitch low and in. And the count 2-2. God, it's so easy. They make it so easy. Why do they have to make it so easy? Please present me with a challenge. The 2-2 pitch is hit on the ground. Mountcastle is going to race to the bag and get there himself. Man, he needed to hustle. Grayson might not have been there to cover it in time. All three, the runner, the pitcher, and Mountie, all converging. Excuse me, O'Hearn. I apologize. So used to having Mountcastle out there. Ryan O'Hearn charging in. That's my boy. We're friends on Twitter, you know. 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. There's a called strike to Johnny DeLuca. Education isn't worth fooling with. Yeah, I know. It's just a little bit of fun. I mean, I'm not going to waste more than 1 at-bat or 2 talking to anybody with their nonsense. But, you know, if I say something to tease somebody like that, it's more just for the rest of you guys out there. I get it. Some of you might not like it. Here's a ground ball to short. Gunner's got it. Man, he got off a hard throw to first. in time. 2 away. 2 away in the 5th. Grayson Rodriguez is doing pretty good. It has to be said. Not anything more than that needs to be said right now, but he's doing good. Here's Richie Palacios. First pitch is up and away for ball 1. 97-mile-an-hour fastball. Here's the 1-0. That one's fouled at the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Richie Palacios hitting .252 at the moment. Don't know what you're talking about, Soren. Don't have a clue. 1-1 pitch is a strike 2 on the breaking ball. 2 down, 2 strikes on the batter. Oh, what now? Again with the freeze? Okay. Wait a minute. I feel like I'm about to watch the same pitch I just saw. Because I thought the count was 2-2. Yeah, now it's 2-2. Apologies, folks. Hopefully, my broadcast is going to catch up with itself, or else I'm lagging farther behind from the screen. We got a 2-2 count, 2 down. Bottom of the 5th, base is empty. The pitch from Grayson is swung on and missed. Grayson Rodriguez. 5 innings in the books. 5 really, really nice innings in the books. We go to the 6th. Orioles 2. Rays squadoosh. All right. Yeah, if anybody says what we know not to talk about, you go into a rest of the game timeout. That is certain. Hey, 1084. I don't know. Look, it's asking too much, right? To get to 1100 today, it's asking too much. What about by tomorrow we get to 1111? How about that? 1111. In time for the end of the series. What are we looking at? 16 plus 11, that's 27. That's like 13 per game. That seems very reasonable, folks. That's below the normal average. So if we don't get to 1100 today, let's get to 1111 tomorrow. Join the BirdWatcher family, folks. There's no commitment, no obligation, and no salesman will visit your home. You won't be put on a mailing list. And, yeah, don't worry about it. What's this, my friend? That's a long comment. Now we have come into the party to occupy space provided by the public eye because you've waited and waited, and finally we've returned with a funky beat that'll go up your spine, grab your brain, relax your... Oh, my God, these are lyrics, and I have no idea what it is. We're going for 1111 tomorrow. 1111. We're number 1. I mean, if I could hear it like sung, I'm sure I'd get it in a heartbeat, but reading it out, being a boomer that I am, I'm not sure. All right. Boy, everybody's mentioning me. Oh, Janet and Carter just helping out with some stuff there. Here we go. Ryan O'Hearn is at the plate. My new best friend, Ryan O'Hearn, is 0 for 2 so far today. 1-0 the count on him. Littell out here for his 6th inning of work. That pitch was 82. And that is number 83, a little bit outside. 2 balls, no strikes. To me and my buddy, Ryan O'Hearn. This one is fouled away. Don't forget the little guys when you... I know. Because once you get to 1100, I'm like Mr. Beast. You know, I just got to decide which Beverly Hills mansion I want. 2-1 on O'Hearn. This one's lifted in the air. Right field, pretty deep. Backing up at the wall and making the catch is Palacios. Ryan O'Hearn came up just short of his 10th home run, and I wanted it so bad because the Orioles, Gunnar's got more than 10, Adley's got more than 10, Mounty's got more than 10, Santander's got more than 10, Westburg has 10. I wanted to get the next member of the 10 homer club. Here's Santander. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch is a called strike. Inside corner at the knees. All right. It's my world, and you're living in it, and you're loving it. This pitch is up and in. 1 ball and 1 strike to Tony Taters. My friend, you want to have a rap battle, man? What do you want to do? You want to 8-mile this ball game? Let's go. Take you to school. In the month of June so far, Santander batting just .344 as he fouls this one away. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Sean had tater tots for lunch. Well, Sean, maybe Tony can give you 1 more tater right here. This one's in the dirt. It's 2-2. Scarecrow, I'm down. I'm down with that. Number 11. Oh, the Fat Boys. Check swing, excuse me, from Santander on a foul ball. Still 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Top of the 6th. The Orioles with a 2-0 lead. Runs in the 3rd and 4th innings. RBI single Adley Rutschman. Solo homer Anthony Santander. Currently at the plate. Zack Littell, pitch number 92 on the day, is called. Strike 3 on the inside corner under the hands of Santander. He goes down looking. 2 away for Jordan Westburg. You want homer number 11? You want it? Let's do it. Let's do it. Littell is getting close to 100 pitches. Westburg's just waiting for 1 mistake, and he's going to deliver. Let's watch. He takes high for ball 1. This is where Westburg loves to just clean up. Why am I here? What kind of question is that? Why are you where you are? The 1-0 is swung on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. I mean, isn't that like a between innings question at least? That's a lot to go over in the middle of an at-bat. 1-1 on Jordan Westburg. And he pops this one up right side. Yandy Diaz having a look. It's going to get out of play. Crush groove. Nice. I'm more of an electric boogaloo guy myself. I don't know what status I am, good time guy. I feel like I'm a little bit of everything. I'm an amalgamation of all. This one's hit in the right and pretty deep. This one's going to split the outfielders up against the wall and bounce over the center fielder. But Westburg will settle for a 2-out double. How about a little 2-out extra base hit for your boy Jordan Westburg? That's all he does. I told you he would light up this guy this late in the game. I told you. I called it. I mean, maybe not a homer, but an extra base hit off the wall. 12th double of the season. And again, opposite field. Just ridiculous. Here comes, is this the pitching coach? Littell on 96 pitches. The left-handed Cowser coming up next. Of course, Austin Hayes is back in the mix, so should the Rays go to a lefty, we do have an option to hit for someone like Cowser or perhaps Mullins a couple of batters later. That would probably be the better bet. Save Hayes to pinch hit for Mullins if there's a lefty out there. We've got a long delay with this pitching or meeting on the mound. Lefty is getting loose. Garrett Clevenger. So there you go. I'm predicting it now. Austin Hayes is going to be up before we get through the end of this lineup. Probably hitting for said Mullins. Cowser lines one. Is that fair? Yes, it is. And coming around to score easily is Jordan Westburg. Colton Cowser's racing all the way to third, and he makes it. What hustle. With 2 down, Colton Cowser says, I want the extra base. I don't care. I'm here to run. That ball was 104 off the bat, and I don't have a measurement of speed around the bases, but it's got to be somewhere in the neighborhood of 40 miles an hour. Colton Cowser was hustling, bustling to get 3 bags out of that hit. Fantastic. 3-0 Orioles. Here's Ramon Urias. He takes one on the outside corner for a called strike. Why is Littell still out there? He's clearly done. I'm not complaining. You do you, boo. This one's way inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Oh, what is this? Now what? All right, I got to think between innings to go ahead and just refresh this again, I guess. Pitch number 100 on the day from Littell. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded by the second baseman. A bouncing throw to first. That ball bounced about 4 times and somehow beat Urias to the bag. What a play there to get Urias and end the inning. But the Orioles add on 1 more run, courtesy of a Colton Cowser triple. The milkman. A couple of hits today, including a 3-bagger. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Orioles 3, Rays goose egg. All right. Oh, my God. You guys are talking about... you guys still talking about Breakin' and the Fat Boys, and I love it. You guys remember the movie Delirious? That's right, the Fat Boys movie. I can't believe there weren't sequels. Why wasn't that a huge hit? That's right up there with Chairman of the Board, starring Carrot Top. And other classics of that era. Is it me, or would I trade in like 10 superhero movies just for one stupid movie like I used to watch in the 80s? I don't know. I'd rather watch just a dumb movie that isn't trying so hard and doesn't need a $300 million budget to make me go, ooh, ah. I don't know. I like a dumb comedy. I'll watch Police Academy 6 if I have to. I'll go up to 6. I won't go 7. That's too far. Yeah, you done with the superhero movies, my friend? I mean, what's there? We get it. You got superpowers. Great. Now I'd like to know more about regular people, because I tend to find regular people just as interesting. Sometimes more so. Here's Taylor Walls. First pitch is way high by Grayson. Off the glove of Rutschman to the backstop. That's just the cantankerous old fart in me coming out. I apologize. The 1-0 is not a called strike. Grayson tried to catch that top corner of the zone on the outside. Did not get the call. 2-0. Taylor Walls 0 for 1. He flew out in the third. The pitch. Outside 3-0. "78 pitches on the day, 51 for strikes, 27 out of the zone for Grayson." 3-0 pitch. In there, called strike. Walls taking all the way. Here comes the 3-1. Up and in, ball 4. Grayson Rodriguez issues his first walk of the day. And the Rays have a base runner at first. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th. So that takes one thing out of the equation, but I'm not even going to mention what that is because the other thing that's still in the equation is too close to the thing that's out of the equation to mention the thing out of the equation. You guys get me? Good. Here's Ben Rortvedt. He takes a breaking ball in the outside corner for a called strike. Rortvedt 0 for 1. This one is fouled away 0-2. Oh, my friend, don't start spamming the chat now. I know you're just kidding, but come on, my friend. You got a special lucky next to you? Take a little toke. I might do the same here in a minute. Here comes the 0-2 to Rortvedt. Swing and a miss. See ya. A snap throw down to first. The runner Walls back. One out here in the bottom of the 6th. Grayson on 83 pitches. Down here in the bottom of the order right now. Here is Willie Caballero. 0 for 1. He's made a couple of nice plays in the field today. He takes high for ball 1. All right, base. During the next break, we'll do a what do you call it? A simultaneous spark. How's that sound? Get it ready. Next pitch is a called strike and a beauty from Rodriguez. That pitch looked inside all the way until the final second. Not really second. I mean, we're talking a fraction of a second, but you know what I mean. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Oh, Grayson is moving the ball around the zone nicely. Inside, outside, up and down. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 down here in the bottom of the 6th. 3-0 Orioles. I love how Matt can't stop talking about Mullins. Matt, keep doing it, Matt. I support it. This one's off the plate. 2-2 the count on Caballero. For some reason, has me jonesing for a caramello. 2-2 pitch. Low. Caballero lays off, and the count runs full. So a full count. Grayson has been doing good since the first inning or two and staying out of these long at-bats, but he's got one here. Pitch number 89 coming on the payoff to Caballero, and here it is. This one's lined. Caught by Gunnar, and he's going to try to throw back to first to double off Walls. Not going to work, but Gunnar caught a scorcher in the hole at short. 2 down in the inning. That's probably the hardest hit ball of the day off of Grayson. Gunnar stabs it out of the air and, thinking quickly, immediately threw it to first just in case he might double off walls. Just be careful you don't throw it away there, Gunnar. Diaz at the plate. First pitch. Swung on and missed. Above the belt. 2 down in the 6th. As the Rays now send their order up for just the 3rd time today. This one is fouled away, 0-2. One more strike gets us out of the 6th. Oh, Melanie, you're already jumping ahead. How dare you! Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled back. We'll do it again. We'll do it again. F it. We'll do it live. Well, Melanie, I think that's why I've taken a shine to you. The 0-2 pitch. Low, and Diaz lays off. You okay there, my friend? You'll be all right. Don't worry. You've been through worse. Here comes a 1-2 to Yandy Diaz. Swung on, fouled off to the left. Well, folks, there's one thing that we can talk about, and that is pitch count. Grayson is about to throw number 95. If it wasn't for those first 2 innings where he had to throw 39 pitches, we might have a different story, but if you had any plans of him going the distance today, I don't think that's realistic, even if a certain accomplishment might be in his reach. This one is in the dirt. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Yandy Diaz. What's up, Daniel? Hey, folks, if you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. Look at me. I'm one of those YouTubers that only brings it up like once every 45 minutes. What I'm really here for is to bring you coverage of Orioles baseball absolutely free and provide a community at the same time. How's that sound? 2-2 pitch is upstairs, 3-2. Grayson edging closer to the century mark on pitches. And Brandon Hyde is on the phone. This looks like it's going to be his final inning, regardless of how it works out. The pitch is lined, and that's a base hit into center field. Mullins will pick it up. Walls goes first to third. And, folks, Justin, you're saying hi. You got here, and you ruined the no-hitter. I'm just kidding, Justin. All right, folks, we can talk again like we talk about everything, okay? Grayson Rodriguez had a perfect game going into this inning. He gave up a walk, and now he's given up the hit, so the no-hitter is gone too. A fantastic effort nonetheless. Drew French is out for the chat. Dylan Tate is getting loose. And now that we are approaching 100 pitches, a meeting out on the mound with the entire infield involved. Tying run will be coming to the plate in the form of Brandon Lau, the left-handed power hitting second baseman for the Rays. Meeting over now. Grayson collecting his thoughts with his back to the plate, now stepping back up onto the mound. Lock in, my friend. Lock in. You get this guy out, you're done today. We're going to do what we can to make sure you get that win. Number 7. First pitch to Lau is swung on and missed. 83 miles an hour, and he was out in front of it. 0-1 the count. 2 down, runners at the corners for Tampa. Swing and a miss, and man, he looked bad on that one. Grayson is still baffling these Rays hitters as he's about to throw pitch number 100 today. Everybody on the dugout on their feet. Here's the 0-2. Hit off the right side into foul ground, as the ball boy there does a good job of protecting the bullpen area. Still 0-2 on Lau. Grayson looking for that final put-away pitch. The 0-2 in the dirt. Good job by Adley to keep that ball from allowing the runner at first at least to move up to second base. We need to get this out quickly. Over 100 pitches now. Another 1-2 to Lau. In the dirt. 2-2. All right, folks. Lock in. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, 2 out. Grayson looking for that final out before he ends his day. The pitch is fouled away off to the left. We'll have to do it again. I'm pretty sure Brandon Hyde was not helping that Grayson's pitch count would get up to this, but we're up to a 6-pitch at bat already here. Pitch number 7. Moments away. 2-2 count. The pitch. Hit. Foul off to the left again. Man. This is tough. This is so tough because, folks, you got to understand what's going on here. Grayson's tank is about empty. He's trying to get that one put-away pitch, but it's also a dangerous situation with a tying run at the plate. The pitch is in the dirt and the count is now full. And I'm honestly worried about him leaving one out over the plate here. Randy Arozarena is on deck. Full count, 2 down. The pitch. Tap foul and off the leg of Lau. Will do it again. How long has this at bat been going on? It's got to be 9 pitches at least. I was due a lucky like 20 minutes ago. This will be pitch number 10. Here it comes. This one is hitting the right field and is down for a base hit. The Rays have a run on the board. Walls crosses the plate. Runners at the corners. Tying runs now on base. Grayson's got to get out of this ball game. I'll go ahead and tell you now. They got to take him out, and I'm going to go ahead and light up a lucky. Right now, the tying runs are out there. You take him out now, there's no way for him to lose this game, and there's no reason he should lose this game. Let's let our bullpen try to get us home. And here comes Hyde. Rodriguez is done for the day. Tip of the cap to Grayson. The guy took a perfect game into this inning and just could not find his way out of it. The Orioles still lead at 3-1. The Rays will have the tying runs first and third, 2 down. We'll see who they bring out. Dylan Tate was the only one warming up on last check. And there he is on the bottom of your screen. Dylan Tate will indeed replace Grayson Rodriguez with 2 down in the 6th. 3 runs, 7 hits, no errors for Baltimore. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors for the Rays. Where's my lucky? I've earned it. That's right, Janet. It's the Bell Atlantic call to the bullpen. That's nice. How's your Sunday, people? All right, 5 2/3 innings, 2 hits and a walk. That's what Grayson gave up. Dylan Tate, first pitch, top of the zone, inside corner to Arozarena for a called strike. A great first pitch here with 2 down and the tying runs on. What do I need to add to the scoreboard? The Bell Atlantic call to the bullpen. The 0-1 to Randy is hit in the air, right side, and it's going to slice out of play. No balls, 2 strikes. This is the 18th appearance of the season for Dylan Tate. 2.70 ERA. Opponents hitting .243 off of him. Next pitch is up and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I just ashed on the floor. I'm terrible. One, 2 is fouled out of play. We'll do it again. I'll be honest, if Grayson pitches like he does today and comes up 1 strike short of 6 innings of work, of 1-run ball, and being dominant through 5 of those 6 innings, I think I'll take that. This one's inside to Arozarena. 3-2 the count. Tate coming with a payoff pitch. Here it is. That one's grounded foul off to the left. Oh, I haven't had a special lucky. I'm just enjoying the old normal one. This will be the 8th pitch of this at-bat to Arozarena, and it's lined into left field for a base hit. The Rays will score their 2nd run of the inning. All of this with 2 down. It's a one-run game, and again, the runner at first will move up to third, so the tying run now 90 feet away. Is this where education magically returns? Just conveniently shows up again now? Wouldn't that be nice? All right, it's going to be Josh Lowe at the plate. Could not do his job. He couldn't get the last strike in the 6th inning. I mean, he let. How bad of an outing are you rating this, Biggins? On a scale of 1 to 10, what are you rating Grayson Rodriguez's outing? I'd like to know. What are you rated on a scale of 1 to 10? Just curious. No, I mean the whole thing, man. The whole thing. The overall rating. All right. Well, Biggins, now you got to compute. What is your average score after computing the first 5 and then the 6th? Compute. Here's a check on the runner. Back in with a slide is a Rosarena. A 6. Okay, so better than average start. All right, what's the problem? This one's off the plate. Darn it. Grayson had a better than average start. The bum. 1-0 on Lowe. The pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. Still 2 down in the bottom of the 6th. Hey, look who came back. Hey, it's almost like I knew. It's almost like people like you are so predictable that I can almost time it exactly. 1-1 the count on Lowe. This pitch is a little bit low. 2-1. All right, with that comment, I mean, what are you doing? What are you doing with that comment? With that comment is all you needed to do. All you had to do was say something that stupid. You're gone. Bye. 3-1 the count now as that one misses the plate. Dylan Tate is in trouble right now. Hitters count. Off the plate outside, ball 4. Do we have anybody else? Has Tate faced 3 batters already? What are we doing? Oh, my God. Oh, boy. Tate will stick in for DeLuca at the plate. Bases loaded, 2 out. First pitch is a called strike at the top of the zone. A much-needed first strike. The pitch swung on and fouled on the left side near the Oriole bullpen area. No balls and 2 strikes. 1 more strike. Here it is, 0-2. Swing and a miss. Tate. He gives up one of Grayson's base runners, but we maintain the lead. Tate, man, I mean, that wasn't the best relief appearance. But we're going to go to the 7th inning, still up by a run. Orioles 3, Rays 2. We're going to the late innings. Woo! I mean, woo! All right. Folks, I'm going to throw a question into the poll because I don't know what to do. The hat's telling me to ask you guys. Do I call upon the hat? There's no wrong answer. Just know that whatever is the answer that, wins the poll, that's how we're going to go. That way nobody blames me for nothing. Yes is jumping out to a big lead. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Now I got to get the game back up. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Should be a new pitcher out there for the Rays, I would think. Let's see. Oh, my God. Why are you making me do this? So stupid. All right, I get it. I get it. All right. I mean, this poll looks pretty lopsided to me. Garrett Clevenger, the lefty, is on the mound. And the hat is on. All right, due up for the Orioles. It'll be Mullins, followed by the top of the order, Henderson and Rutschman. What's going on? Why are you freezing on me? Oh, for the love of God. You got to be kidding me. Here we go. Here we frickin' go. What did I miss? I just missed a huge play. Somebody's at third base. You got to be kidding me. Oh, my God. Of all the rotten luck. Mullins got a triple? Are you kidding me? Did Mullins just triple? Did Mullins just triple? Here's the replay. Mullins strokes one. Into the gap, it would appear. Past the diving glove of DeLuca. And he makes it all the way to third. Said, I wish I could have seen it in real time, but I guess we gave you the luck you needed. I put on the hat, and Said's got a triple. Here's Gunnar, and we got to go over here now. Whoa, folks, maybe we'll get to 1,100. Come on, let's go for the final push toward the sun. The Orioles need to pick up some runs. The 1-0 to Gunnar is swung on and grounded. A diving stop by the second baseman. He'll have no play. Mullins had to stay at third base because the infield was in. The second baseman stopped it, but the ball trickled away, allowing Gunnar to reach. Mullins still at third. Hey, Purple. Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Folks, if you're just tuning in, the Orioles lead this one 3-2. They had a 3-0 lead while Grayson Rodriguez was cruising until he got into trouble in the bottom of the 6th. By the time all was said and done, Tampa had scored 2 runs to make it a 1-run ball game, though they left the bases loaded. The Orioles then here in the top of the 7th got a leadoff triple from Cedric Mullins. And now a runner at first base on the infield hit from Gunnar Henderson. Nobody out. A meeting on the mound here for the Rays. Adley Rutschman, due up next, will be batting from the right side against the southpaw. Everybody caught up? Good, because things are about to get fun. That's right, I'm calling it. We got Rutschman up there with nobody out. I mean, just put it in play, my friend, and we'll get that 2-run lead back. I'd like to have a 3-run lead back, but I'll take 2 runs. I don't know. There's nobody out. Let's get 6 runs. I don't care. Let's just go. Come on, Adley. Here we go. Clevenger's first pitch is called strike. That pitch, according to the zone drawn on the screen, was a little bit inside. And Adley's behind 0-1. Mullins at third. Gunnar at first. Plenty of speed on the bags. The pitch is lined, and that's a base hit left field. Mullins can walk home. Gunnar's going to third, and the Orioles get one back. Rutschman delivers again. RBI single. Orioles 4, Rays 2. A liner, 102.6 miles an hour off the bat of Adley as he pulls that one in the left. And again, the first time that ball hits the grass, water pops up. Why is there water on this artificial indoor turf? I don't understand why I'm seeing water splash up when a ball hits the ground. Here's Ryan Mountcastle, still first and third, still nobody out. And the pitch is high for ball 1. Orioles 4, Rays 2. Let's get some more. Mountie 0 for 2 today. He did walk back in the first. The 1-0 is a big cut and a miss. Clevenger fastball at 90 miles an hour. That was enough. The most runs scored in baseball in the 7th inning or later, the San Francisco Giants have 112. That leads baseball. 1 run behind them in second place is us. 111 runs, 7th inning or later. Another nice stat to be at the top of the table of. This one's fouled away in the count 1-2 on Mountie. Gunnar's at third, Adley at first. The 1-2 pitch, low and away, 2-2. Oh, the roof does leak. And they can't go in there with like a squeegee and do something about it? I mean, come on. The 2-2 is hit on the ground. And this one's going to be a tough play. They can only get Mountie at first. Gunnar comes in to score on the RBI ground out. Adley moves up to second, and the Orioles now lead it 5-2. So that 3-run cushion is back. Still only 1 out in the inning with a runner in scoring position. And you guys were worried. Hey, by the way, where's Education? Did Education magically disappear again? Is that what happened? He's amazing. Oh, wait, I forgot. I booted him. Hey, Education. Sorry about that. Ryan O'Hearn takes up and in for ball 1. 0 for 3 so far tonight. And my new best friend. 1-0 pitch is swung on and missed. 1-1. It's all about the hat base. I told you that the hat. It's the hat's world, and we're just living in it, folks. Here's the 1-1 Ryan O'Hearn, and it's swung on and missed. He chased a ball off the outside edge at 93. Yeah, the hat is a lot. Remember that octopus that would just pick World Cup winners? They would just throw a couple little soccer balls into his fish tank, and that's kind of like the hat. This one's hit on the ground a second. O'Hearn is going to ground out. Adley's going to move up to third. 2 down in the inning. Oh, man, I lost one. I thought we were going to hit 1,100 today. I tell you what. Here's Anthony Santander, who will turn around and bat right-handed. Hey, welcome back, 1090. By the way, is that a tax form? Do I need to fill something out? Let me know. The pitch is grounded to third. Caballero picks it over to first in time, inning over. But the Orioles respond. They gave up 2 runs in the bottom of the 6th. They get 2 back in the top of the 7th. 7th inning stretch time at the Trop. And even though we're on the road, that doesn't mean we shouldn't get our stretches in. And as we get our stretches in, I'm going to put some cakes on the griddle. That's right. 7th inning stretch time. The Orioles are in the lead. 10 more subs to 1,100. Come on, folks. 3 more likes to 100. Hey, that's easier. There's 170 of you here right now. I tell you what. We're in a break right now. I'm willing to bet that everybody in the Charm City chat right now has already hit the like button. It's going to take one of you quieter people out there. Just 2 more of you to push us. Wow, did somebody take one away? The audacity. The audacity. There's no pleasing everyone, is there? Hey, welcome back, like number 98. Just 2 more. There's a thumb at your bottom of your screen. Hey, we did it. All right. 2 games in a row. Passing 100 likes. And folks, we're going to get over 2,000 views again by the time this thing's over, I'd say. So another night humming. We're humming along. All right, we can take it on back over here. Bottom of the 7th. It's going to be Palacios, Walls, and Rortvet. The 6, 7, and 8 hitters due up. And C&L Perez is going to come out to pitch. And I can already see Palacios, the left-handed batter, is going to be lifted for a pinch hitter. Ahmed Rosario, the righty. He's got a 297 average. So when you look at the rest of this lineup, this is not an easy out compared to everybody else. Leading off here in the bottom of the 7th. So it'll be Rosario, followed by the switch-hitting Walls, and then the left-handed hitting catcher, Rortvet. Appearance number 17 for Perez. 1-0 record. Opponents hitting 211 off of him. 15 2/3 innings of work. 16 strikes to 6 walks. Takes his final warm-up pitch. Incredible. Wait, base. Let me read your emoji out as like chat. Cheers, burger, fries, love. Peace. Okay. Haha. Sounds good. Ahmed Rosario is up to pinch hit. Again, he's hitting 297. Swings a pretty decent bat. First pitch to him is in there for a called strike. We are in the bottom of the 7th. This one is swung on and missed. That one was right down Broadway, 96, and Rosario couldn't touch it. Perez snuck it past him. 0-2 the count. Pitch is a check swing. It looks like he went. Well, now what is he doing? Is he acting like he got hit by the pitch? It's ball 1. I don't know what all that movement was for. But, okay, 1 ball, 2 strikes on Rosario. Swing and a miss. Oh, look at that pitch. Breaking low and in on him. No chance. Man, we've got some nasty breaking balls on our pitching staff, don't we? Look at that one from Perez. Nothing you can do with that. Except go back to the bench. 1 out, nobody on for Taylor Walls. Batting from the right side here. Takes low. The Orioles are just, I don't know, what is it, 7 outs away from taking the first 3 games of this series. There's a called strike, 1-1. Right-hander Phil Maton is getting loose. This one's hit on the ground to short. Gunnar's got it over to first in time, 2 away. Pardon me. 2 out, bases empty. Next batter due is the left-handed hitting catcher Ben Rortvedt. Let's see if the Rays have a move for this sort of situation. Typically with a catcher, you're kind of stuck, and Rortvedt will hit for himself. He takes low and away for ball 1. Rortvedt 0 for 2 so far today. Grounded out to first in the 3rd and struck out in the 6th. Hitting .239. 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Got that fastball at 96. With a little bit of movement on it, too. Yeah, my friend. How do I pronounce that pitcher getting loose? This one is off the plate. 2-1 the count. 2 down, nobody on. Bottom of the 7th. Perez out in relief. He's got the first 2 outs here. Yenier Cano is up getting loose. This one is inside 2-2. Excuse me, 3-1. I forgot how balls and strikes work. Forgive me, it's coming up on 3 a.m. my time. The 3-1 is in there for a called strike. Bottom of the zone, inside corner. Rortvedt looking back at the ump. Ump is nodding his head up and down. Rortvedt wants to talk a little bit more. All right, we're going to get a payoff pitch here. Here it comes. Lifted in the air, left side, into foul ground. Well, maybe not foul ground. Well, it will be. Cowser, maybe 2 steps across the foul line, right near the bullpen, makes the catch to end the inning. 6 more outs to go to take 3 of the first 3 here in St. Pete. We head to the 8th. Orioles 5, Rays 2. How you doing? All right. Are there any other housekeeping things to go over? What have I done? Oh, hey, folks, you know, you've become a BirdWatcher Magic member. Did you know that? You can. One of my good huns here just yesterday, Melanie, right there, joining the what do you call it? The Magic members. I'm really good at selling this, aren't I? You can do it too if you'd like. Look, I'll be honest. There's not a whole lot of perks. You do get a nice little binocular badge next to your name and some access to some special emojis, which I'll be able to make more of as the channel grows. For whatever reason, YouTube just, they sort of spoon feed you little by little in increments with the sort of things you can do. But, yeah, and also there's a Discord that you can see the link Janet's posted there in the chat. And Yeah, I wouldn't do that, my friend. Well, you know, I'm not going to try to earn it, but, you know, you do you. But, yeah, it's more about, you know, helping grow the channel, being part of the community, because the earnings for donations like that, and, again, they're really more donations than anything else, going to go toward upgrading everything involved in the production of this channel. Everything from a new laptop, better lighting equipment, perhaps a green screen, a soundboard, a chair that a human being should sit in. That's where that's all going. And here's how it works out. It comes out to about 17 cents a ball game. All right? Sally Struthers couldn't ask less of you than that a day 30 years ago. All right, Jordan Westburg at the plate. First pitch is off the plate for ball one. The next one is fouled back. Phil McCracken. This is appearance number 29. 1-1 pitch is low and away. 2-1 on Westburg. Westy had a big double and a triple in this game. This one's hitting the left, and that'll get down. This could be extra bases. Arozarena is not going to be able to cut it off, and now it rolls away. Westburg's thinking about three. Here he comes, and he's in. That may go down as a double plus an error, but it's an extra base hit for Westburg, leading off either way, and he's at third base. My God, Jordan Westburg can hit. He just hits and hits and hits. I don't know. Arozarena overran the ball. If he plays that cleanly, they're going to call it a three-bagger? Well, good for Jordan. Here comes Cowser, folks. First pitch is upstairs, 98 miles an hour. Oh, excuse me, 88 miles an hour. Cowser is 2 for 3. He's got a triple himself, along with a single and an RBI. Here's a swing and a miss. That's that sweeper from Matan. And Cowser, no chance on that one. 1-1 the count. This one is fouled away. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Good time guy wants to see the infamous bad chair. Should I expose good time guy to something this traumatic? I don't know. I don't want to cause any kind of trauma for anybody. The 1-2 pitch is fouled away. Just a tapper off to the right. Keegan Aiken, the lefty, Cano, the righty, due up. I would imagine if the Orioles somehow don't add on here, Cano would come in with the game somewhat close. But if we do bust it open, then he'll probably turn to Aiken. The pitch to Cowser is low and in. Check swing. Appeal, no swing. 2 balls, 2 strikes on the milkman. I'm a special effects wizard. The 2-2. This one's hit. Baltimore chopped a second. And will that allow the run? No, Westburg has to hold at third base. Maybe if there was 1 out already, Westburg might have chanced it, but with there being nobody out and a chance to still get in without benefit of a hit, Westburg holds at third base. Good time guy is ready for the chair. Here is Ramon Urias, 0 for 3 so far. Takes one in there for a strike. That nasty moving sweeper of Maton. Urias is 0 for 3 so far. Last time up, he grounded out. The infield is in with the runner at third, 1 away. Pitch is off the plate outside, 1-1. Orioles 5, Rays 2 here in the top of the 8th. Let me think about what were the results of the first 2 games of this series. The Orioles won game 1 6-3, and then the shutout yesterday 5-0. 5-2 right now here. Next pitch to Urias is outside. 2-1 the count. Twelve times 4. 2-1 the pitch. Here it is. And a check swing on a ball up. Urias able to lay off the pitch. The count is now 3-1. He's got that RBI waiting for him out there 90 feet away. Just put that ball in play. You got a good shot. 3-1 pitch. Oh, up and in. No chance to put it in play. Urias will take a free base instead on the walk. First and third. And that'll get Mullins up again, right? A chance for Ced to do something again. Smokin' Joe O. The Orsilac shout out. I love it. It's time for Mullins, folks. He's got a pair of hits today. First pitch is inside. Come on, Ced. Come on, Ced. I mean, a chance for an RBI at least. A triple, a single, a stolen base, and a run scored today. The pitch is popped up. Get out of... No, it's right there at the plate. Oh, my God, the catcher and the third baseman, they bump into each other. The catcher makes the play. Mullins pops out with that runner at third base. 2 down. And that's the situation I'm talking about with our bullpen. If we don't add on to this lead here, then we're probably going to see Cano. If we do, we'll probably see Aiken. What we will see now is Gunnar Henderson, who is 2 for 4 with a single and a double. First pitch to him is way outside. Maton, just one pitch, but that pitch told me I don't want to throw anything to this guy. Gunnar with that cold stare down. 1-0 pitch is taken outside again, 2-0. Tell you what, Gunnar really does look like a veteran at this point, standing at the plate. 2-0 the count. Takes in there for a called strike. Y'all feeling the magic? Something magic happens when BW puts on his hat. Here comes the 2-1. Way outside, 3-1. I mean, that pitch was barely in the right-handed hitter's batter's box. 3-1 on Gunnar. First and third, 2 down. Oh, I feel a 3-run bomb. Come on, baby. Oh, he swung and missed. He took a big cut. Count goes full. You got your hat on, country? That's good. Unfortunately, this isn't any hat. This is the hat. That's the difference. Payoff pitch. Here it is. And upstairs, Gunnar flips the bat away, flips the elbow guard off, flips the shin guard off. Get me to first. Raise my on-base percentage. The bases are loaded. Country, are you finding the concept of my lucky hat to be hilarious? Folks, Janet, the rest of you, I don't know. Country might be too new. Country might need to learn a little history about the hat. This is very serious business as the Rays have a meeting on the mound. Bases loaded, 2 down with Adley Rutschman due up next. Never doubt the hat. I love it. I love building lore for just this hat that I've been wearing forever. No, it really does have special. It does. It really does. Okay? Just work with me here. Adley Rutschman this season with the bases loaded, 3 for 5. The Ducks are out there on the pond for him here. 2 down. A chance to bust this one wide open. The Orioles already ahead by 3 here in the top of the 8th, 5-2. The pitch is in there for a called strike. Matan starts him off with that sweeper. With runners in scoring position, Adley's hitting .407 with 29 homers. He hits over 400 with runners, and this guy is the best. Oh, he swings and fouls one away. Well, he didn't get a piece. I guess it was confirmed that Rutschman never touched that pitch, so it was a live ball. But since everyone was a little confused as to what the call was there, no runners moved up. 0-2 on Rutschman. Bases juiced. 2 down. Here is the 0-2. And that's hit hard foul off to the right. All right, folks, we're going to get another 0-2 pitch. Here it is. This one's fouled back again. Reset, everybody. We're going to do it one more time. Matan, up to 27 pitches since he's come on. Been rather ineffective. The 0-2 is swung on and hit in the air. Did he get it? It's high. It's going back, and that ball is gone. It's a grand salami. Bye, birdie. Adley Rutschman. Orioles magic is alive and well. He's got a baker's dozen on the season, and the Orioles now lead this one 9-2. Get some. Folks, where's my boy out there? Where's my boy? Who here? Country. Get close to your screen. Get close to your device. I want you to say hello to somebody. All right? Hi. How you doing? I'm the Hat. Nice to meet you. You might be new to me. You might not be aware of my powers, but I keep delivering. All right? So don't question me. It's called Orioles magic for a reason. This ball's hit in the air to center, and it's caught as Mountcastle is retired to end the inning. But the Orioles, courtesy of me, the Hat, and I don't know whether to go left or right because it's the opposite of what I'm looking at, and I can never figure it out. But listen, believe in me. We'll go far. All right. Wow, that didn't get one sub. That whole bit didn't get one sub. All right. Oh, doctor, you gotta love it. Rutschman with the grand slam. I mean, all right. I mean, this is just, folks, it's the same old. Can we just get used to the way we win? All right? It takes us a while to get to the starter. Our guy usually gets somewhere around the sixth, and the pitch count normally will knock him out maybe a little earlier than we want. But we keep the score low. The bullpen, for the most part, does their job, and then the offense kicks it into gear in the late innings. I mean, can we just go ahead and just accept that this is how we get it done? I mean, how many more examples do you need? So next time we're in the third or fourth inning and it's nothing, and we're facing some no-name pitcher and you're wondering what the hell we're doing wrong, just hang in there. This game is a microcosm of the typical Orioles baseball game. Get used to it. It's what we do. We're going for win number 42 and 20 games over 500. You hear me? I know you hear me. That's what I'm talking about. Your boy speaks. This hat is on my head. It is hardwired to my brain. The hat is speaking. I am speaking on behalf of the hat. All right, I've taken the hat too far. Here we go, bottom of the eighth. And let's see, we might have some changes out here. Keegan Aiken is out on the mound as expected, now with this large lead, and the first pitch is a called strike to Caballero. Aiken, appearance number 28, 1-0 record, ERA just a tick under 4. And this pitch is a called strike on the outside zone, outside corner of the zone, I should say. 0-2. All right. People are finally starting to believe. Bit of a glove adjustment for Caballero as we wait for him to step back into the box. An 0-2 count, leading off the bottom of the eighth. That hat dueled Chuck Norris. That ball is wild from Aiken over the head of Rutschman. That was some major league stuff right there. Okay, 1-2 to Caballero. Swing and a miss. Aiken gets the strikeout. First batter he sees. Lefty on righty, who cares? Throw that guy back to the bench. The Rays are getting... We're just taking it to... Folks, do you remember what was going on a year ago to this date? The Rays were about 5 games ahead of us on this date last season. What a difference a year makes. We own this team. 0-1 the count on Diaz. His next pitch is inside, 1-1. I mean, it's a new era, folks. Get used to it. We're kicking butt. I only wish education could be here. All right, maybe I've gotten a little too big in my britches because Diaz just lined one into left for a base hit with 1 out. All right, I'll stop pumping my chest a little bit. You know, sometimes you gotta puff out the plumage. You know what I'm saying? You gotta strut. We're birds, aren't we? We gotta show off the plumage. Oh, I forgot that was one of his problems, was that we celebrate too much, like we won the World Series. I forgot about that. Man. All right, let me stop celebrating. I'm gonna stop now. Celebration is over. 'Cause why? Why be happy about winning 9-2? Why be happy about this team just hitting home runs for fun? I don't know what I'm happy about. This one's off the plate, 1-1 on Brandon Lau, who's 1 for 3 today. Runner at first, 1 out. The Orioles ahead by 7 in the bottom of the 8th. The hat's made of moon dust. Oh, the legend of the hat grows. This one is a little bit low. 2-1 on Lau. as Keegan Aiken will hopefully wrap up this 8th inning. We'll see what they do about the 9th. Peter Fairbanks, right-hander, getting loose. This ball's tagged right field, but it's going to actually come up short. Santander didn't have to move much. Boy, that looked good off the bat for Lau. He turned on it. The angle on it looked nice off of the bat, but just a routine fly ball out to right. 2 down. Runner at first. Yeah, Matt, very good. Said Mullins. Look, we had the same thing with Santander like 3 weeks ago. Everybody was ready to jump ship on Anthony Santander. I'm like, are you me? Some people are even talking about DFA. I'm like, what? So that every other team in the league will put in a bid? Because they will. Every team in the league would take Anthony Santander on their team. Everyone. A switch hitter with power? Get out of here. A Rosarena with an 0-2 count. 2 down, runner at first. This one's hit on the ground and through the middle, past Gunnar on the left side of second for a base hit. A couple of hits here now in the 8th. 2 on. I better be a little more humble until we get out number 3 in the 8th here. By the way, if we do hang on and win this ball game, we will cut the lead down to 2 from New York, and we're only 1 back on the loss column. All right, up now is Jason Lowe. First pitch to him is fouled away. Josh Lowe. Why do I keep calling him Jason? 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 Is this really where I'm at this point? Now I sound like I have dentures. Folks, I'm sorry. It's nearly 4 o'clock in the morning now. Swing and a miss. Lau chases one at the top of the zone. He's 0-2. Reach for a Lowenbrow. This one's up and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's right, sweetheart. We've got a 9-2 lead in the bottom of the 8th, sweetheart. This appears to be the beginning of a beautiful friendship. This is swung on and missed. Second strikeout of the inning for Aiken. He gives up a couple of hits, but no damage done. We go to the 9th. The Orioles up by a touchdown. Let's go. How you doing? All right, folks, 9th inning, last chance to maybe put some runs on the board, and last chance to maybe, just maybe. Nah, it's not happening. It has not moved from 1091 for like an hour. I don't know what happened. I don't know. Hold on. Let me tap this thing with my knuckle. You all right? Hello. It might be broken. Yeah, I don't know. All right, well, here's the deal. We're going to need 20 tomorrow. Or something less than 20 if any more come on today. Because I need 11-11 tomorrow. I'm weird like that. I need symmetrical numbers and things in my life. So tomorrow I need 11-11. Okay? Sorry. It's just, OCD kind of thing. What do you want me to do? Give a MF an ounce of power and they'll abuse your First Amendment rights at their discretion. Janet, you're in Maryland and that's YouTube strike. I have no idea what any of that is about. Not even... Janet doesn't know either. Okay. Well, Janet and I are on the same page. What do you say, sweetheart? Do we have another troublemaker on our hands? Should I call in Edward G. Robinson? Yeah, abuse of first. And why are you addressing Janet and talking about where she is? You know what? This is all. You know what? Even if I'm wrong, this is just weird. And take a hike. All right. Hey, if I somehow misconstrued, I'm sorry, but I don't know. If you're going to type something like that and maybe read it over and then ask yourself, how is this going to come across? All right, Fairbanks out the pitch for the Rays. O'Hearn at the plate, and he takes a strike to begin the top of the ninth. Did he? All right, well, there you go. He's gone now. This one's hit on the ground right side. O'Hearn is going to have an 0 for 5 day. Okay, that does it, folks. Ryan, I am sorry that I tweeted at you today. I tweeted at you, and then you go 0 for 5 today. In a game, we got 9 runs. I guess I can't tweet at you anymore, Ryan. Not because I don't believe in you, because I don't want to be a jinx. Anthony Santander at the plate. 1 out, nobody on. Pitch outside from Fairbanks at 97 on the gun. Oh, well, that's good to know, Biggins. Next pitch is top of the zone for a called strike. So now that we know who you are, we get to further scrutinize your behavior. Well done for outing yourself. The 1-1 pitch is low and in, 2-1. Tell you what, that is that's a 4D chess move right there, I tell you. Letting us know. I don't understand, people. I really don't. Are we really all part of the same, like, species? I don't know. Race or whatever? I don't know. All right. Santander's got a 3-1 count. That's a good hitter's count, I'm told. Orioles 9, Rays 2 here in the top of the ninth. And this one's lifted in the air high into left center. Right center. Man, I'm tired. DeLuca, the center fielder, is going to make this catch without much trouble. 2 down here in the ninth. And yes, I am running on fumes. Right. That's always a good sign. Laughing at your own comments. That's when you know. When you have to support your own joke. That's when you know you're killing the room. Here's one low to Jordan Westberg. Westberg's had a pretty good day, wouldn't you say? Couple of extra base hits. And this one that was his last name. All right, well, congrats. Come up with a whole new identity. I don't know, like you won, I guess. You went incognito on us for 8 innings and change. Great. Maybe you should join, I don't know, the CIA. Maybe get one of them, like, Liam Neeson jobs, like in Taken, just go around, just stealth. Just be stealth. You're good at it. Hey, it's me, actually. Well, bye. I don't understand people. I don't know. James, I have a very particular set of skills. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you. If you come into my chat, I will find you. I will time you out. And I will ban you. All right. Full count on Westberg. 2 out, nobody on, top of the ninth. The pitch. Lifted in the air and fouled off to the right. Oh, yeah. Why not? Payoff pitch is hit in the right field. Another base hit for Westburg today. Professional hitter Jordan Westburg, ladies and gentlemen. The Orioles now with 13 hits. Westburg's average at 285. 285. Man, I thought it'd be even higher than that. Here's Colton Cowser, 2 down. One more chance to throw some cows in the chat. Pitch inside for ball 1. Man, my stomach is growling. Growling. Here is a pitch taken a little bit low oh, they call that a strike. Wow, the umpire was slightly masked by Cowser. I could not see him put up the arm to indicate a strike, but it was 1-1 the count. Here's a breaking ball called strike 2. Now that is a lot of cows. Again, bring me back to one of my favorite lines in the history of film from the 1995 action thriller Twister. Here's a call, strike 3. Cowser goes down on a breaking ball at the top of the zone. We go to the bottom of the 9th. The Orioles need 3 more outs. They've got 7 runs as a cushion to do it. Yeah, that line I'm talking about from the movie Twister. I gotta go. We've got cows. It's a great line. It's good script. Tight script. Really, really good script. Very tight. Very well fleshed out characters. None of those one-dimensional characters that feel like they were written in about an hour at a staff meeting of 12 writers. I gotta go. We've got cows. Oh, my God. I mean, it's been what? It's been 30 years for that movie. And I can still remember the opening night. I was a projectionist working in the theater at the time. We had a screening of it the night before the Friday release. It was me and the other employees at the movie theater and all our friends, mostly teenagers. We sat there watching this dumb movie. And when it got to that cow line, the whole place just erupted in laughter. That and the line when they're sitting around at the dinner table talking about an F5 hurricane, or tornado, sorry. Hurricane? That's for sharks. Oh, wait, no, that's a tornado too. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway. Has there ever been an F5? It's the finger of God. One of us has seen an F5. Just one of us. Shine on, shine on. All right, folks. Bottom of the 9th. Let's get this over with, shall we? First pitch. Grounded to third. Urias to first. In time. DeLuca. Gone on 1 pitch. Let's go. Aiken is out here for his 2nd inning of work. 2 outs to go. Let's hurry up. Dean Kramer has got some sort of what looks like a bedroom toy, and he's applying it to a baseball. I don't know what's going on over there. Here's Ahmed Rosario. Up for his 2nd AB since coming on to pinch hit. I don't know, my friend, but I got a feeling it might not be safe for work. This pitch is off the plate inside, 2-0. Game over, man. Game over. Why don't you just put her in charge? This one's high, and the count now 3-0. Aiken falling behind Rosario. That's a called strike. Top of the zone. Three and one the count. Pitch. Swung on and missed. Count is full on Rosario. One away here in the ninth. We are inching ever so close to 3 straight wins in this 4-game series. A chance to sweep it tomorrow. This one's high, and he walks him. Aiken walks Rosario with 1 out. How about a nice, greasy pork sandwich served in a dirty ashtray? He pukes, you die. Oh, hi, Mammy. Hi, Grammy. What? Now go make yourself some. Wall's at the plate with an 0-1 count. There's a called strike, and it's 0-2.
That girl kicked me in the family jewels. In the family jewels? In the family jewels, man. In the family jewels.
This one's popped up on the infield. Westberg's under it. He's got it. 2 down in the ninth. 2 down in the ninth.
He don't even have a license, Lisa. He don't even have a license.
Here's Ben Rortvet. Hey, earmuffs on all kids listening right now.
Well, my nuts are halfway up my ass, but other than that, I'm perfect.
All right. Earmuffs off. This pitch is low and in. 2-0 on Rortvet. Let's end this thing. Weird. Whoo! Plastic pieces, pots and pans, bits and pieces and bits and pieces and pieces. All right, we got a 2-1 count, and I'm obviously delirious. 2 out. Let's get one more. The pitch. Called strike 2. One more strike. I don't have any more Oingo Boingo in me. Not even any Danny Elfman. Oriole crowd on their feet. Let's go, said. The 2-2 to Rortvet is hit in the air to left down the line, and a diving attempt. Is that fair? It is. It's an automatic double for Rortvet. Colton Cowser laid out along the foul line. That ball bounced past his glove and up over that short wall to the left of the foul pole. That ball did land fair by just a couple of inches. Second and third with 2 down in the ninth. One more base runner, and I'd say you got to pull Aiken after that. He's up to 33 pitches. There's no need to make him just go, crap the bed. All right, Caballero at the plate, number 9 hitter. First pitch is a called strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss. One more strike. Aiken from the stretch. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss, and the Orioles win it. Oh, Baltimore. Be proud of your team. 20 games over 500. Win number 42. You can put it on the board. board. Yes. Final score, Orioles 9, Rays 2. Let's take a look at this box score. 9 runs, 13 hits, no errors. Rays 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. Both teams left 7 men on base. Grayson wins game number... He came in with 7, right? Is it number 8? I always feel like they don't update this. Didn't he come in today with 7 wins? Oh, no, that is number 7. Just heard it on the TV. Okay, so Grayson gets win number 7. 7-2. Zack Littell, the loss. My player of the game is going to go... Well, it's got to go to Adley. I mean, a grand slam, 6 RBI, 3 hits. I wanted to give it to Mullins because, you know. And I also wanted to kind of throw Grayson into the mix because he was so good through those first 5 innings. But you got to give it to Adley today. 6 RBI, the grand salami. And, hey, by the way, the bullpen, once again, shut out baseball. Despite the fact, Tate got into trouble. He did give up the inherited runs. But the 3 relievers themselves were scoreless. Good stuff all the way around, folks. What do you think? Tell you what, stick around 1 more minute. We're going to take a look at the start time for this Monday game. I don't know if it's a getaway type start or a regular nighttime game. I don't know what they got cooking. Let's see. Ooh. Hey, it's a regular nighttime game. 6:50 p.m. first pitch. Your boy will be on the air at 6:40. Mark it down, folks. You got a way to hit a notification on your subscription there to the channel. A little bell that'll send you an alert on your phone or tablet or whatever the heck you got set up. I don't know. By the way, over 2,500 people coming in tonight. And by the way, we very casually broke yesterday's like count record, which was 112. We've gone to 120. You guys are fantastic. Unbelievable. All right, it was 120. I don't know. I'll just open up an account and leave that one myself. I tell you what. And in terms of goals for the channel, for some reason, just stuck on 1091. We got to do something about that tomorrow. Tell you what. So again, folks, the Orioles take the first 3 games of 4. The series has been clinched. The chance for the sweep tomorrow. Corbin Burns. Who better to call upon to wrap up a 4-game sweep? He'll be going for win number 7. We'll be going up against Ryan Pepio. He's the first Rays starter in this series we're facing that wasn't in that series back at Camden Yards a week ago. So we'll be looking at him for the first time. He came over in that trade that sent Tyler Glasnow to the Dodgers. So this is one of those Dodger pickups. He'll be out there tomorrow with a 4-2 record, an ERA just under 4, and a solid whip under 1. His numbers are pretty decent. I guess we'll get a good look at him. Let me guess how this will go. First time through the order, we can't touch him. Second time through the order, we scratch across a run. Meanwhile, going all the way to the 6th inning, we keep the opponent to 1 or 2 runs at most. Then suddenly we get to their bullpen. And then in the 7th or 8th inning, we put 5 runs up. And then we win. How's that sound? Because that's all we do. All right? That's it. I'm done. I'm pooped. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Special thanks to the mods here like Janet and Christina. And also to the magic members like Melanie. Melanie, you've been on your best behavior. What's wrong with you? And Cantankerous and some other Pocket Watch, a few other magic members out there. David in France. Everybody else. Ryan, Country, Sean. my friend, GP3. I'm not going to get to everybody. Jacob, Shantae, Kyle. Orioles are ringing the bell. That's right. All right, guys. I'm absolutely exhausted. I will be turning off this light and flopping on this bed behind me for about, hopefully, at least 6 hours. That would be good. All right, folks. Until tomorrow at 6:40 p.m., and you better get your butts on back here for that. You have a good rest of your Sunday afternoon, all right? Until then, this has been the BirdWatcher, and I'll chirp at you later. Goodbye, everybody.